So it's May and we're going crazy on the allotment at the moment, replanting beds, so taking out spring crops and putting in summer crops, and so we've got quite the abundance on the allotment at the moment, and yeah, this is quite a table. So it's going to keep on going on like this actually now for a few weeks whilst we're in that transitionary period, and then we'll slow down a little bit, not too much. I will still be harvesting this whole table every week of the year, hopefully. So I'm going to take you through these alliums because I really think at this time of year, alliums are just so incredibly wonderful. And, you know, people think of alliums mainly sort of in August when you're harvesting your main crop onions, but yeah, no, now's the time. And I'm actually missing the elephant garlic. I forgot to pick some, so imagine elephant garlic just here. So we've got beautiful, incredibly crisp and fresh bunching onions, and then we've got little bulbing onions here, so again super sweet. And on this side we've got these beautiful purple, can't hardly see it in this light, but anyway, beautiful purple bunching onions. And then we've got green garlic, so we don't actually have any bulbed up dried garlic now, and that's because we gave it all away, because this is just so much better. This is green garlic, it's just immature garlic. You can eat the whole of the stems, and of course the bulbs, absolutely gorgeous. And somebody told me that wild garlic is amazing as well, so we're going to try maybe some of that next year. And leeks, not many weeks now of leeks left, but the leeks in the ground are doing great. They're really romping away, so it won't actually be that long before we've got leeks again. But you can use elephant garlic as a leek substitute. That's why I wish I'd picked some of that, because that is lovely as well. Elephant garlic and leeks being very closely related. And then green onions, although some of them are purple. As I say, we've run out of stored onions now, and again, we don't care at all because these are superior in every way. You can use the tops, and you've got all this amazing green bulb here, beautiful. And celery. Family was absolutely like ravenously attacking this celery yesterday because it's just so sweet. So this is all the new season harvest, and we've got lots of that now, and absolutely lovely. So this was sown in January. So that is the alliums, amazing, and it's also like a fantastic time for Asian greens. So these are beautiful Joy Choys, absolutely fantastic. When most other Asian greens are going to seed, Joy Choy just keeps on going. It's really good for that, and it's really prolific. And we've been picking individual leaves from off the sides of these plants, from the outside of these plants, for a couple of months now. We have Asian greens all the way from sort of August until well into May, but yeah, absolutely great. I just left a few of them to grow on so we could harvest the whole plants. And beetroot, this is from the store, so I store this in damp wood chip. It's fantastic, the quality is great. It doesn't really taste any different to new season but we do have new season as well, so I'll show you that in a second. And these are the last of the carrots from last year. So these were sown in May. The variety I think is Eskimo, although there might be some Touchon in here. They're not bad carrots actually. They're super sweet, especially these little ones, because you know they've had a frost quite recently. But some of them are starting to decline in quality. You can see sort of a bit of a quality decline there by comparison with these. So these are the new season carrots, and you know these look absolutely gorgeous, and they taste great as well, and actually not quite as sweet as these, but just in all of the ways kind of superior texture and everything. And then these are little baby beetroots, so I just picked these yesterday, and as I say, I mainly picked them because I wanted a leaf harvest, so they're lovely. Our main crops of spinach, the stuff that we've been eating all the way through winter and spring so far, is starting to go to seed now. So we've got Mikado. Look how green Mikado is. This is an Asian spinach, and it's just not quite as susceptible to bolting as what you call true spinach. But it's really nice. It's Debbie's favourite. You can maybe see that how thick. Well, you maybe can't, but actually these leaves are really thick. And yeah, so hopefully we'll have that for a couple of months. And then we've got asparagus. We have had 3 big tubs like this of asparagus so far this week. And the last of the purple sprouting broccoli. So we've got 2 tubs there. Actually, maybe we get a little bit more, but it's, as you can see here, it's declining in quality now. So we'll be clearing that bed maybe next week, maybe the week after, because we've got beetroot to go in there, so it needs to come out. Last season's kale, and yeah, this season's kale. So what a difference. So this is absolutely gorgeous. Particularly, I love these red ones. Although the red ones, they do, when you do a really early crop like I do, these do tend to go to seed maybe a month earlier than the green curly kales. So they do tend to go to seed in about sort of June, July time. And that's when I replant these bed with purple sprouting broccoli. So, you know, I don't mind them going to seed, and obviously I'll have my main crop kale by then. And then we've got Brussels sprout leaves. I absolutely love these. So I consider Brussels sprout leaves to be the kind of king of the brassica leaf. Super healthy, lovely and tasty, a lovely texture to them. And of course you can pick leaves at this point, but then you can pick the sprout tops and you can pick the sprouts in summer. So this is my early crop. And yeah, really excited to be eating that again. And then we've got field bean tops, and these are coming to the end now because the plants are flowering. And we'll be clearing them next week because we need to plant our brassicas, cauliflowers and calabrese and Brussels sprouts and colettes and all of that. So yeah, we may have one more pick just before that, but for now we've got 4, and we've been picking these for a long time now, since before Christmas. And then we've got more Asian greens and sort of purple, or what's that one called? Red tatsoi, I think. No, so red pak choi, and then that's tatsoi. And all of that is starting to come to an end. So it's noticeable that this is all starting to go to seed, whereas this is still going strong. Yes, parsley. Absolutely. The parsley's so good at this time of year that we overwintered this, and we've been harvesting it every week all the way through the year. This is our last Crown Prince squash, and obviously we're out of Crown Prince squash for quite a while now, but we will have courgettes within a week or 2, so we never really worry about being short of squashes. And a few more Asian greens. This is Comet Suma, which is a really nice Asian green for salads, although I'm not using it in salads today. Yeah, I love this sort of size of leaf is kind of ideal for the salad mixes, I think. And then radish, and this bed got a little bit away from me, so the radishes are quite big, but they're still really, really firm. We cut some of those yesterday, and we do have a few little slug holes in them, but obviously that doesn't really matter. So these are really great, and you can roast the bigger ones, and the little ones are obviously great in salads. And then we've got the salad mixes, and I think I've got 8 different types of salad leaves in here, and they're just stunning, absolutely stunning. And people ask me all the time, you know, how do you keep your salads so they stay fresh? Well, we've kept them, we harvest them into water, then we drain the water off, but we picked them yesterday, so they've been sitting in the garage with the leaves really damp. And then we wash them off, and then we spin them in a salad spinner so that the leaves are moist. You can hopefully see they're just like a little bit of water still on them, but they're just moist now. And then we box them up and in sealed sort of Tupperware type containers and put them in the fridge, and they last for 7 days in absolutely tip-top condition. Into those we're going to mix today all of those beautiful tatsoi and red pak choi leaves and this salad rocket. So, and some radishes. So that is the week's harvest. I'll show you the salads now that they're all made up. We bought some tomatoes, and we always put a few grapes and things into the salad mixes as well. And yeah, they look absolutely gorgeous. So I'm so pleased with this harvest actually. And as I say, it's mainly because of those alliums. Just love them.